Oh, that's something in my eye. Hey guys, what's up? Bitchy Queens in here. Hi! How you guys doing today? Okay, so I know it's a little different. My lipstick, I'm looking in the mirror and I'm trying to figure out if I even like it anymore. I feel like it's really dark. I don't know. Anyways, I usually like this lipstick color.
I usually mix it with another color. Oh, the gloss, that's cool. I do have mine. To be honest, it looks a lot darker on video than it does on camera. Than it does in real life. In real life, it's not that dark. But, you know, whatever.
Hey guys, okay, so today's video is, I'm just gonna be telling you guys a few stories. I grew up, like, okay, so since we're in September, close to October, I'm gonna start off on every Wednesday all throughout September and October, the rest of September and all of October, a different scary story, or a different, not a scary story, but like haunting stories and like weird stuff that's happened in my life. So one of the things that happened in my life was, let's get into the creepy video. Editor Zener, Editor Z, do some little creepy like little music and stuff. Don't tell me what to do. I'm gonna do what I want to do. I ain't gonna do it now. Here, ready, and go. No, you don't wanna. Okay, I guess we're not doing creepy. You know what? Whatever. Alright, so let's get to this story. So the first story, most of these things happened when I was younger, growing up. A lot of the stuff happened in, I'm from Florida, so a lot of stuff happened in Florida. Let's start off with a few things I remember. I do remember my mom saying growing up I had an imaginary friend. That was one thing I did remember. It wasn't, I don't remember the imaginary friend at all. She said I had him or her for like a little bit, but then it just like went away after a while. That's fun. I know some people say that imaginary friends are more like the story we're gonna talk about is a few things that's happened in my dad's condo. Now, when my parents were divorced, my dad lived in a condo, my mom lived in I believe it was a house or it was an apartment. It was an apartment. So we're gonna talk about the condo though. So this condo was really nice. It had when you first walked in, you had the dining room right here. Then to the left, it was the hallway to the kitchen, the house bathroom, and then a bedroom. And then to the right, when you first walk in, is the dining room. Then forward is the living room with high-ass ceilings. And to the right, when you walk into the living room, more past the kitchen a little bit, there's like a bar right there in the kitchen to see inside the kitchen. And to the right, you'll see, to the left again in there, you'll see a small hallway, not a big one, but a small one that enters the main bedroom. Now with the main bedroom, it was really big, it was really nice. They had a bathroom, they had a closet leading there. Then there's a balcony. Now the apartment was really nice. The condo was really nice. Not apartment. The condo was really nice. I remember when my siblings, I used to stay with my mom. My other sister one of my older sisters used to stay with my mom. My older sister, my young brother, would stay with my dad. Now, that was really something, only because of the fact that we always felt like the place was haunted. We couldn't really tell that the place was haunted, but we knew it was haunted. It always scared us a little bit. We were like elementary school, so we didn't know what the hell was haunted or not. So we were in elementary school. We were like, I was probably in like what, second, third grade maybe. I really don't know how old I was. I know I was in elementary school though, but it was something else. It was very, the condo never really like scared me, but like being there alone scared me a little bit. Like I'd be there with my sisters sometimes, or I'll be there with my dad and my stepmom, and it was one of those things you'd want to, when you enter, you're like, okay. Then after a while, you're just like, I want to leave. But no, so we believed, like, my dad believed it probably was someone else in our family, can't say who, that had ghost spirits following them. And then, so that could be a reason why too. But, so, back to the story. I'm, like, trailing off. Sorry. Oh, I have something in my eye. I think I got it. Okay, back to the story. So, basically, when we were... Okay, so one of the stories was we were home alone. It was, I think, a weekend, most likely. Or we just got back from school. One of the two. It was either a weekend or we just got back from school. And we were staying at my dad's condo, and it was my older sisters, me, and our friend we known who moved. I believe she just moved in there for a while. But we were at the apartment ourselves. We were at the condo. He's saying apartment. Whatever. If I say apartment, I mean condo. Okay. We were there by ourselves. Our stepmom went to go, I believe, to go get groceries or go do something. She was at work or something. She was going to go do something and come back, of course. And then our dad was with our brother, I believe. I don't think our brother was there. So we were home alone, and we were fine. Like, two of us, so in the living room, there's a couch here, then there's a couch here, then the couch here had the TV stand here, and a wall behind it. The couch here had, like, no wall behind it, and that's where the dining room was. So it's like this, and the TV stand, not the TV stand, the DVD players, the DVDs were right here, and the DVDs and the cassette, I think it was the cassette tapes, were right here. I think it was the cassette tapes, unless it was the a different tapes. I forgot what tapes it were. Whatever. The movies were right here, and then the TV was right here. And me and my other sister were sitting on the couch this way. Neither of us were on the couch this way. We had cats, but the cats were, like, somewhere else. And my other sister, the second oldest, she was in the dining room with our friend, and they were on the computer writing a story. I always thought it was Sims, but they were writing a story. Now, the story they were writing, I don't remember it at all. I don't remember what story it was, but it was a good story. We were all working on it. We were all, like, giving our inputs and talking about characters and what we really wanted to do. So we were just sitting there, chilling, talking, watching a movie, talking to each other back and forth, relaxing and everything. And then out of nowhere, we said something, and then the DVDs, now these DVDs were like this. They were really, okay, that's unsturdy, but they were really sturdy. Like, they were, like, you had to literally walk up to it because how heavy it was. You had to walk up to it and knock it over. These DVD, when I tell you, we freaked out because the DVDs went from being like this to us talking to it. All the DVDs going everywhere. We freaked out only because of the fact that it startled us. But at the same time, we were annoyed at the fact that we had to put them back up. And that was the only thing that bothered us. It wasn't the fact that they knocked over. It wasn't the fact that something knocked it over. It was the fact that we had to pick it back up and put it back in alphabetical order. When I'm talking about alphabetical order, I'm talking about alphabetical order. Like A, B goes before A, C, or anything like that. And then numbers go before everything else. So, like 100 BC had to go before everything else. So it was one of those. We had to put everything back in order because my dad liked everything in order. And so it's just understandable. It was easier to find a movie. Batman, okay, we wanted to watch Batman. We had to go through Batman. And then we had to figure out which Batman movie we wanted to watch. So that was the fun part. But no, it was very... We weren't scared, but we were annoyed. So we ended up calling our stepmom and being like, hey... No, she ended up coming home. And when she came home, she saw that we were cleaning up. She's like, what happened? We told her. And she's like, okay, no, it's fine. And we're like, well, we don't want our dad to get mad. She's like, no, he's not going to get mad. So she calls him and lets him know, like, what happened. And I think he laughed about it. I don't remember if he laughed about it or not, but I believe he did. Because it was funny. It was one of those, it was funny. Because how could it, we just thinking about it, like, knocking over. I mean, we could think about it, again, sometimes, and we laugh about it. We think sometimes maybe it was a cat. But we really don't know because he was a jerk. So it could have been the cat. But in that same place, I believe we felt like someone was watching us, or someone, when we do something, we didn't feel good afterwards or anything. But we remember clearly, my older sister had this cat. Now this cat was a jerk. She was an asshole. Her name was Nala. Yeah, Nala. Her name was Nala. And she was gray. She was like sweet at first when we first got her, but then after a while, not that sweet. And my older sister, now this is Tati. So Tati, the cat was hers. The cat loved her, but hated everybody else. But don't forget, we were in elementary school. But we were the ones cleaning the litter box and cleaning and feeding the cat. And like, if she needed a bath, if she had fleas, we had to give her to her. But Tati, she wouldn't do it. So we were the ones doing it, but the cat hated everybody else. So we were, she had a cat, then we had another cat. He was gray and white, and his name was Leo. And he was like the best thing ever. And he was amazing. He was like the sweetest thing ever too. So we ended up moving in with our dad. And in the room, my brother, my older sister, and my brother had their bunk bed. My other sister and me had our bunk bed, because I'm here, she's here, he's here. And in the closet, we had a TV in our TV stand, and our dresser. I think it was a dresser or a TV stand, one of the two. But we used it to play games. And we turned it off one night because we had to go to bed, of course. So when we turned it off, everything was fine. My older sister was in her bed. Everyone was in their bed. Now I was laying down. Our heads were facing this way, and the TV was over here. And I felt like someone was watching me. I felt really off. So I kept my blanket over my head, and no, I don't want to look or feel anything. And then my older sister was up there. She said she was sleeping, and she said she felt like really too. Everyone felt really in the room. And I looked up in the room, and you know, sometimes in the TV, they like, when it's still turning off, it leaves like little static, and it shows like the people still until it just like fully shows off, and then it turns blue, and then it turns black. We thought it was gonna be like that. I look up, there's a face in the TV. So I covered my face again, and then my sister says the cat was with her. I don't remember if it was Nala. Yeah, I think it was Nala, and she was with her. And she says that Nala, no, it was Leo. Leo and Nala were up there together, and they didn't like each other in general. So she thought they were like hissing at each other, starting to growl at each other. They were both facing the same direction, hissing and growling. Oof, we all freaked out. We didn't get up, move, nothing. We just laid there, played dead. And the next morning, we all just started talking about it. We all started talking about, we were all weird about it too, because we were all like, hey, did you guys, the TV? They're like, oh my God, the TV. And then we all just started talking about, we had to wait for somebody to bring it up, because it was something that was so, it wasn't drastic, but it was so like, the feeling in the room was so off and so eerie. It was just terrible. So we had to wait. We waited until someone brought it up to speak about it. But we do that every time we gotta talk about it. And I realized now that all 4 of us kids, I don't know, actually, I don't know if my brother saw it or not. I would have to get his, I would have to ask him. But all of us girls, I know all of us girls saw it. And just thinking about how all 3 of us would see the same exact thing really bothers me. And when my dad, after we told him and we spoke to him, my dad got rid of the TV. He was like, no, we're good. We're not gonna keep it. But he got rid of the TV. So it was one of those. So we were fine. But the condo afterwards, after we got rid of the TV, it really wasn't that bad. It relaxed after a while. I mean, we had other places that were haunted, but that's a different time. The condo, I don't think it was really that bad after we got rid of the TV. Or like, I know there was another TV my dad had. It was like this giant ass TV that filled up one entire room wall. And I know he got rid of it and gave it to our uncle. And because the TV itself had a face in it too, but it was like this angry face too. So he got rid of it and gave it to our uncle. And I think my uncle said if I'm correct, he said he didn't really see anything in it, or he did and then he got rid of it. I don't remember, but the TV was so big, it filled up, like, literally the wall I have here is nothing. There, like, the wall I have, hold on, okay, hold on. This whole wall would have filled up that entire TV, like this whole wall, because that's a corner over there. So like this whole wall would have filled up the entire TV. Okay, so that whole wall was filled with, the TV filled up the entire wall with the speaker and everything. It was a really nice TV too, but we were sad when he got rid of it. But at the same time, we were happy because it was creepy. I'm sorry if I keep like looking this way. It's because I can't look at the camera. The light is so bright in my eyeball. I'm already blind. I keep looking to make sure I'm not out of focus too, because I am. But I did my makeup just for this, you know, just for this. This is headband. I got this headband from Halloween Horror Nights with my older sister. I love it. It's so cute. That's cute. It lights up. That's the thing. I don't know if you can see it or if it's lighting up at all. I really don't know. I think it's just stopped working because it used to work a lot. It used to work, and then I think it died. I think I left it on too long and then it died. But okay. But other than that, I think that's really it. I mean, I think that's enough for this story. If you guys want to know more stories, let me know. I'll tell you guys. But I decided this video is just gonna be connected to my dad's condo, because that condo was when I went to go take a shower, I forgot I turned the dryer on, and it's not a scary story. It wasn't a ghost. It was I turned the dryer on, and it's one of those dryers washer machines, dryers we got from Amazon, and I turned the dryer on and everything to finish drying my clothes, and I'm in the shower doing my thing, washing my hair, and all I hear is a knocking. I'm like, yeah. And she didn't answer. My roommate didn't answer. So I opened the door. I'm like, yeah. She's like, what? I'm like, did you knock? She goes, no. I'm like, are you sure? She's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. She goes, I think it was the ghost. I'm like, oh god, no, Casper, no, not now. I'm trying to take a shower in peace. And we were laughing about it because it's funny. And then we decided, and then I realized I debunked it really quickly. It was the dryer, because it happened to her too. It was the dryer when you turned it, because I had the door closed, and when it turned off, finished dingy and buzzed, it shook the door a little bit. And these doors are really, like, they're strong, but at the same time they're really not. So it shook the door a little bit, and that's what it was, because it happened to her too. Once the dryer finished, it happened to her too. So we debunked it like the day of. We're like, oh, okay, no, it was a dryer. But it was creepy. Not really. It wasn't really that creepy, because I mean, I kind of figured it was most likely gonna be the dryer or something, or her messing with me. So it wasn't really that creepy. But I really do have something in my eye though. Oh my god. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video. Leave a comment down below what your scariest ghost encounter was. I really want to know. And don't forget to hit the bell to get notified when I post again, because hopefully I post a lot more. I mean, I usually been posting vlogs, but I decided to post something a little different today. But yeah, don't forget to do everything like my little sister says. See you guys next time. Bye. Okay, I'm done.